Welcome to Rail Recaps. Today we're diving into a chilling new American psychological horror film where death is never the end and survival might just be the real curse. This is Until Dawn, released in 2025. A group of friends is returning from a 2-week road trip through the mountains. On the way home, they make a quick stop at a remote convenience store. Melanie lingers. 1 year ago, her younger sister vanished after sending a strange, disturbing video. That video was filmed right here. Inside, Melanie shows the store clerk a photo of her sister. He hasn't seen her, but with eerie calm says she's already dead, and that others have been vanishing too, all near a place called Glory Valley. Despite the warning, the group drives toward the valley. The rain comes down hard, then suddenly the storm splits in two, darkness behind them, clear skies ahead. They press forward and soon find a massive wooden mansion, isolated, silent, waiting. Inside, something feels off. In the center of the grand hall, a giant hourglass ticks away. The guest book lists Melanie's sister's name, written over and over again. They explore. Dust and silence hang in the air. In one room, the walls are covered with missing person flyers. One of them, Melanie's sister. Then, from the fog outside, Melanie hears a whisper. It sounds like her sister. She bolts. Max, her boyfriend, follows. Inside, the hourglass begins to flow backward. The group's car starts by itself, someone invisible behind the wheel. A masked man appears. Nina is the first to fall. Max tries to fight back but is stabbed. Megan hides, paralyzed. Melanie attacks, but the man doesn't react. She flees into the forest. A shadow appears in the mist, then she's stabbed. And just like that, time resets. They're back in the mansion. Again. But this time they remember everything. Their own faces are now on the missing flyers. The truth hits. They're trapped in a loop. Every time they die, they return to this moment, alive but haunted by their memories. Then it gets worse. Megan becomes possessed. Her body levitates. She points to old photos, speaking in voices that aren't hers, then collapses. Melanie hears her sister calling again. She runs. Out of nowhere, a wooden cabin stands where nothing stood before. She's pulled inside by a force she can't resist. Inside, an old woman delivers a warning: survive the night or become part of the darkness. Then she forces an oxygen mask onto Melanie's face. Melanie's eyes go black. The old woman disintegrates into ash. Later, Max finds her, but Melanie's changed. Cold, masked, she stabs him. A passing car hits her. She dies again. The loop resets. This time, they try hiding, but the tap water is poisoned. One by one, they explode from the inside. Melanie survives, only to choose death again. Eventually, they uncover fragments of the truth. Glory Valley was once a mining town. Decades ago, the earth caved in, burying over 1,000 people alive. A psychologist arrived with the rescue crew, and he never left. They find his tapes, experiments on survivors, feeding them terror, trapping them in madness. In time, their bodies transformed into monsters. This is their 13th loop. One more death, and they won't come back. Then a voice crackles through the radio. It speaks directly to Melanie. If she wants it to end, she must come alone. She runs. Max and Megan follow. Melanie steps into a bear trap. A creature emerges, but she recognizes it. It's her sister. Twisted, changed. Max intervenes. They escape together and find a hidden underground lab. There, Melanie finds her own file. And face to face, the psychologist finally reveals himself. Calmly, he explains. The monsters they've seen are born from human fear, fused with the spirits of the dead. Water drips from the ceiling. Melanie quietly moves his coffee mug under it. He drinks. A moment later, his body begins to crack, then shatters to dust. Melanie grabs a key and frees Megan. Elsewhere, the remaining friends are hunted through the dark tunnels. They run. Just as the creatures close in, they burst into sunlight. The hourglass stops. The sky clears. For the first time, they've made it out. They drive off, exhausted, broken, but alive. Unsure if it's truly over. But far below the valley, a screen flickers on. They're still being watched. And that was Until Dawn. If you enjoyed this recap, leave a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more twisted horror tales, right here on Rail Recaps. Until next time, stay safe out there.